I think we've come so far in the relationship. I think we've resolved at the political level that we can't let bureaucratic obstacles get in the way of helping us achieve our shared vision. And fundamentally, there are bureaucratic obstacles to increasing defense trade. Some of it has to do with idiosyncrasies of the United States system of exports, but a lot has to do also with the idiosyncrasies of the Indian acquisition system and the defense procurement process. And so this lowest cost for best value is a term of art, lowest cost versus best value for government is a term of art that we can use in the U.S. defense acquisition system. And the reason I offered as a proposal for the Indian government to consider in terms of modifying its defense procurement process is because it really helps India meet its objective. Its procurement objectives include not only acquiring capabilities to enhance its military readiness and overall ability to operate, but also to increase India's indigenous defense capability. And that involves technology transfer. And the fact is, we want to require technology transfer as part of the procurement process. Lots of technology, good technology costs money. And so when you're designing a procurement process that prioritizes lowest cost, you're not necessarily getting the best technology transferred to India. So that's one conundrum. Another factor that I think is currently lacking in India's defense procurement procedure is consideration of the strategic partnership. Large-scale defense procurements are inherently a strategic national decision. They're expensive, you're spending a lot of money, you're entering into a multi-year, many times decades-long relationship with the country you're purchasing from. That matters. That actually has strategic importance. And right now, that's not a consideration in the Indian defense procurement process. So typically, in a defense procurement procedure, you'll have a request for proposals. It lines out the specs, what the platform needs to do, what capabilities, how big, how many. Defense industries will submit their bids. The committee, the experts will assess whether you've met the requirements, and then once you've deemed who's met the requirements, you sort of rip open the package that shows you how much it's going to cost. And right now in the Indian system, the lowest cost will win. But what we do in the United States is we'll say, we're going to value how much technology was offered. Is it exactly what was in the RFP, or is it a little bit more? How much more? Qualitatively, that matters. Do we want a relationship with this particular company or another? Is there more value to partnering with one country or another? And you assign a value to that as well. Because a request for proposals is just asking for, let's say, the aircraft, or the helicopter or the missile, but it's not necessarily factoring in, I'd like to be able to partner with this company for future co-production possibilities down the road. If I partner with them on this project, do I have the opportunity to partner with them on next generation projects down the line? Those things are not necessarily quantifiable, they're qualitative assessments. And so if you empower the folks who are actually making the acquisition decision to factor those elements in, you'll get best value for the government. And it may be that it is the lowest cost item, but you're not limiting yourself to that.